Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Hi guys, how you doing? Hope everyone's okay. And it's another new game. Hopefully this one won't make me rage quit an hour and 20 minutes into my stream like the last one did. I would like a new game. Normal. The way the game was meant to be played. Sure. Session 1, Seed. Those sound fine. I'm going to be Ragnar. I would like to customize Ragnar, please. Facial features. We'll go with that. Hair color, white. We have white. That's white. Eyes color, steely blue. Mine's a little more steely than that. That's more, you know, baby blue. The hairstyle. I don't want the stubble. The stubble looks terrible on me. And the stubble isn't even the right color, okay? Come on, guys, seriously. How about just skin? Right. There we are. Back to white. Body, tattoo style. Let's see. I don't think all those were tattoo. That's more like woad. You know, Celtic woad. Is this messing with my hair color again? No, okay. Hey, I have no choice. I have to have a tattoo. Is that correct? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, okay, I guess I don't. Never mind. Skin color. Pasty white. Let's go with pasty white. And my name is not Ragnar. Can I not change my name? I can't change my name. I don't want to be Ragnar. I'm definitely not an Aska. I'm not bumpy enough. Although she's smarter. Way smarter. It's easy. I can play as if I were dumb. Character Ragnar. Sure, let's start. Hi there, I'm Ragnar. I'll be your tour guide today. Did you know Jotun blood can be found by mining Jotun blood shards scattered across the world? It can also be harvested from fallen enemy monsters like wights and draugrs. A draugr
in the days before, the gods gave us the spark of ambition.
Is a wet zombie.
Which lit the fires of creation. They gave us a world of our own. A home. They made us builders, warriors, legends. They gave us everything.
Pardon on.
But our hubris overcame us. We thought ourselves
hubris
gods
is Greek,
instead. We
not
tore apart their memory.
Scandinavian.
And so we were punished. Everyone, everything cast into the fire. Yet some of us were spared.
I'm on a boat. Really, not a whole bunch of us.
To start again.
I would be intimidated. I must admit that would be scary AF. Well, here I am. Magical resource. I'm gonna pick that up. Oh, we've got a journal entry. Item. Summon villagers to the Eye of Odin, remains of an ancient foe of the gods. Exploding sack. I have one of those. Produces something that will destroy anything in a small radius. Can also trigger cave-ins and large joke. Ticking time bomb. Nothing imposing about that at all. More Jotun blood. The gods decree, construct the Eye of Odin and rebuild your tribe. Okay. I can jump. I can roll. Oh, there's the big guy. I'm going to assume the red dot at the top has a meaning. Okay, what was that? Oop. To hold, harvest requires axes. What the red dot is, I don't know, but I'm supposed to build. How about I just say build right here? Let's see. Block, build. Materials, tools. Oh. There's a glowy. A wisdom wisp. Let's view the hint. The gods blessed you with the ability to find important resources nearby. Use this regularly, Z, as it also reveals nearby creatures and can be of help in the darkness. Resource finder. Stone, I'm assuming, is why that was glowing. All right, well, what can we build? We were looking at building the eye, something like that. Bushcraft, terraforming, tools. Weapons. Tools. Materials. Water pouch, campfire, simplifier, rain collector, water well, terrain level field. Does not actually giving me the thing I'm supposed to be building. Start with tools, I suppose. A stone axe. I'm going to need stone blade, stick, and rope. Okay. Well. Right, I can't harvest that. I don't have any pickaxes. Maybe small stones? I got some feathers. Small stone. Berries. Forager. Mimir favors me. Of course, Mimir favors me. I'm pretty cool. Jotun blood shard. Do we have any other materials just sitting around out here, say by the boat? Like pieces of wood, say. Nope. We do not. I think the texture has fallen through the world. Flax. That didn't show up on the scan for resources. Dwarf spruce. We've got sticks. I gathered some sticks. More berries. More feathers. This game is Aska. Thank you for Aska-ing. I will probably be making that same dumb joke over and over again. I can't help it. I'm weak. I have been on a binge of crafting survival type games lately. Let's see if we can build anything. Like any tools, say a stone axe. No, I need rope. Right? How do I build rope? Flax. We've got a couple. So I can build a couple of ropes. We're going to need a stone axe. We need stone blade first. Stone blade. Nope, we need more stone. More small stones. Ah, I can drink. I have quenched my thirst. New deed completed. So far, I have quenched my thirst and found some food. Those look like rocks. No, not rocks. Looking for more rocks. Need small rocks. That is a small rock. We've got a couple more over here. So, we now go back to build. Come back over here. Stone axe. No, stone blade. Stone blade, we can make 2, because I think we're probably going to need one for the pickaxe as well, but we'll double check. Learning the ropes. Okay, let's see. Stone pickaxe, we've got enough stuff for, and a stone axe, so I think we can make both. Make the stone axe. Deed completed. Stone pickaxe. No, we need 2 stone blades for that, right? So we need like 4 more stone or something like that. Oh, it's a lovely day. A wisdom wisp. View the hint. Press B to open the build menu. Build a simple fire. You can find it under the bushcraft. Simple fire burns out and disappears when the fuel is all used. And we're still just grabbing rocks. And basically anything else that we can gather. Grab some reeds for thatch. So that's more likely going to be used once we start trying to build something along the lines of a house. We needed 2 stone blades. We'll craft 2. And then we will craft a stone pickaxe. Broker and Eitri favor me. What do we got? Wooden hoe. Don't say it. Wooden hoe. I need 2 more stone blades, so that's going to be like 2 more stones, I think. Oh, we have another hint. That's the simple fire. I guess they're going to keep giving me the same hint until I take the hint. Oops, something is floating around over there and might be dangerous. I'm going to assume it's probably actually dangerous. I'm not going to go running towards it to say hi. As, that probably would be unwise. Oops. More water. All right, our water meter is full. Gulp, gulp. How about our food meter? I ate some fresh berries. I'm not sure if the food meter went up. I assume it did, but I don't actually know. I got some more sticks. If we take this, hold, harvest needs better equipment. Okay, I can't whack that rock. My stone pickaxe is not sufficiently pickaxeable, and I can't hit those. Those are... So what is the pickaxe used for if I can't break up the rocks? Oh, there it goes. Small stones. Oh, hold. Okay, there we are. Gotta bust up the rocks. I got injured while working. What, did I pull a muscle? Oh, they want me to build a fire. Simple fire. Ooh, I can't build it there. Can't build it on the rocks. That seems unfriendly. Okay, how about there? I no longer feel as strong. Simple fire. Acquired supplies, wood and wood, it looks like. Missing supplies. I need more wood. I do wish that survival games and the like wouldn't black out the day early on while you're trying to get a hang of how to play this dumb game in the first place. Can I make a torch? No. Simple torch. Needs a lot of rope, which I do not have. Let's see if we can... I doubt we can chop down a tree with this, but we're going to try. No, we cannot. We can find some skinny little tree that we can chop down. A bush. Something, because I need wood. Really? They've got to make the first couple of days, the first day in any location, just feel easy. Make it extra long while you try and get adjusted to the game, you know? What do we need? We need... Well, I have no idea what one of those things is. I actually have no idea what either thing is. One of them is sticks, I think. The other one, I, honest to God, don't know. Blood of my enemy, Mimir loves me. Thank you, Mimir. I love you too. Love what you did with your hair. Grab the small stones. One large stone. Oh, I guess I just dropped that somewhere. How do I drop it? I would like to drop it. How do I drop the rock? Jump, I can't. I would like to drop the rock. I don't know how to drop the rock. Seriously, guys. Movement, sprint, jump, crouch. For the record, reading this is very difficult. The contrast between the lettering and the background is bad. Weapon stuff. Drop. Was there drop? No. Drop. Interactions. Interact. Thank you. ERTQ. Okay, E. All right. I had to try them randomly, and that one was the one that won. All right. Yeah, I am trying to build it. Thank you for the helpful advice. All right, now this is sticks. My gathering is leveled up to 7. So now if I supply... All right, so the other one was sticks. I have no idea. Is this not using reeds, I don't think. Is it using reeds? No. What is that supply? I don't know. We've got a lot of thatch. That says sticks. No, those aren't sticks. What are they? I don't know. Does it say, if I look under bushcraft, simple fire? Fibers. It's fibers. So that should be flax. I haven't seen that much flax. And I couldn't really make it out at night because everything's gone dark. I am a rather unforgiving reviewer on things. And a game like this, they need to give you time to get started, to get your feet in the game so you can understand the basic game systems for things. It shouldn't have gotten dark this fast. I do want to check and see. Okay, we're currently sort of... You can't see it. I'm going to try to eat something more, and we'll see if I actually gain much. Okay, I actually get a little bit from eating some of the berries as I went. That was worth about like maybe an eighth of a full circle. My water input is still okay. I have no idea what flax looks like during the daytime, let alone at night. Oh, well, we've got water back, so I'll just go ahead and drink. My water level is completely high. And, oh, look! I should build a fire. Yeah, you should tell me what the hell flax looks like, so I could build a goddamn fire. Wooden hoe. I need stone blades. I think I can make those. Oh, I also need a couple more sticks then to make that. The two stones. Yeah, 2 stones. 2 stone blades. Craft. Craft. Now we'll just need... My crafting's up to level 2. As I'm just basically mousing over everything I can to try and find more flax. Because I can't build a fire without fiber. That should allow me to... What do I have in the 5 spot right now? Come on, guys. You can't do this. You gotta have mouse overs for stuff. I'm getting so sick of games not doing mouse overs on things. Come on. I remember making that. I remember making that. Don't remember making that. Appears to be that. Oh, wild egg. Something I can eat. It's just so frustrating. Anyone who's been around lately certainly will hear me talk about how icons are great. Don't like Aska because it has slaves? Well, I mean, it is historically slavery's been a fact, but I haven't gotten to that point. I'm still trying to find flax so I can make a fire. How you doing, Willie? Billy? Not so silly, really. Got lots of reeds. The night has been longer than the day was before it. And I've been running around pointlessly looking for flax. Good. Glad to hear it. Seriously, I found like 2 little things of flax, and that's been it. Oh, another hint. Hey, I wonder what it's going to have to tell me. Oh, wait, yes, build a simple fire. I'll repeat. I would love to build a simple fire. You know what would help? Flax. All right, is that the indicator for the, assuming for the shipwreck, where I'll note there was basically nothing? Basically, I'm just trying to... I'm running over things looking for a pop-up that says flax. Was there anything else in the way of tools I can make? Let's see. Then we'll swap that to there. We'll move that all the way over there. Sooner or later, I'm going to need a knife and a hammer. The hammer will require 2 sticks. Stone knife will require a stone blade and some rope. It's getting cloudy and a bit chilly. Well, gosh, if it's going to be chilly, you know, I would like a fire. Oh, yes, that's right. You haven't shown me where there's any flax. I was noting how much games like this, they need to let you feel like you're getting your feet under you so that you understand how the basics work. And this has turned into nighttime, and I haven't been able to find any flax to save my life, possibly quite literally, because the fire needs more flax. Upgrade add-on, dismantle the entire thing. Because a simple fire requires fibers, and I can't make fibers without flax, or so I have been informed. Oh, rope is for flax. Well, no, flax requires fibers as well. No, rope requires fibers. Fibers comes from flax. So I made rope so that I could make something else. And that appears to be like the only flax that exists in the world. I have survived a day. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to eat an egg. Yay, fresh eggs. Plenty of reeds. I have got lots of reeds. There isn't anything else I can 5 by rope. That requires more fibers. I can make stone blades. The sun's finally coming up. That's nice. Now, I would like to find some flax. I'm looking for something that looks different. Oh, reeds, reeds, reeds. Critter, critter, critter. It's coming after me. I no longer feel well hydrated. That thing coming after me? Sure looks like it is, doesn't it? Okay, then. Let me find a little open space. And... oh, another one. Hey, your friend attacked me, okay? Oh, they're made of fibers. Nobody said anything about that. Hey, look, I should make a fire. Well, now I can. Nobody told me those things were made of fibers. That would have been helpful information to have had. So now I should be able to build my fire. Yay. Warm welcome. Scotty favors me. Ain't no potty like a Scotty potty. Don't like survival games that just throw you into the game with no intro. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going here, is that the beginning of a survival game should be incredibly generous. Unless you're building one that's trying to kill you, like The Long Dark. The Long Dark, their entire thing is kind of predicated on, we're gonna kill you, here you go. But one like this, I really do feel that it would be well served by basically being welcoming for the first couple of days to let you sort of get your feet under you. Press T while looking at a simplifier and enter the structure menu. From there, upgrade the add-on page and upgrade the simplifier to a campfire. Campfire can be reused if refueled. It's out. Open fire. Build. What were the other supplies that were needed? It should tell you. Required 4 sticks, I'm assuming. No, I have grown into being a significant fan of the survival crafting genre, as I've been playing more of them for quite a while now, on and off stream. And so there are some that I understand that I really, really like, some systems in some games, but other games I just find incredibly frustrating. The one I was playing last night would be a good example. Actually, 2 of the ones I've played in the last couple of weeks. They had simple mechanics that they just, to my mind, completely mismanage and bungle and drove me away from the game. It was water in RuneScape Dragon Wilds. Constantly having to drink water is not a game mechanic. It's just an annoyance. And the same thing I had in Rail Gods of Astera. Best game name of the year. Having to eat like every 60 seconds. It's just not fun. How much more do I have to add? Open the simple fire menu. Yeah, I've got that. Only 1 campfire add-on is allowed in this building. Upgrade. Did I not upgrade? I'm not sure. Doesn't really say. Well, if I extinguish, I can relight it later, I guess. You found stupid if you played safe going rock to rock in Dune and your friend doesn't play it safe and never gets eaten by the worm. The worm, I don't think, will eat anyone on the first map. And I'm not sure about the second. Yeah, they'll eat him on the second. But on the first map, I don't think they'll eat any. They want it to be scary, so you'll be very alert around it when you do get to the second map. I need to find some water. Is the water refilled? It has not. So when your friend gets to the second map, he's going to die badly. I feel well hydrated. What else do we have? Stone knife. We're going to need rope and stone, and for that we just need sticks. We might actually have that. No, we don't have sticks. What am I running around with then? Feathers, small stones, flax seeds, more small stones. Why did these not stack? They don't stack by default? Excuse me, what? Oh my god. Thatch, we got a lot of thatch and a couple of items. Got to the point to collect flower sand. Yeah, as far as I got was exactly there, collecting 20 flower sand. I had like 4 or 6. Yep, the bike getting eaten will happen. If you want an example of how it can be worse, I can give you that. A friend of mine had finished up the first map and had gone to the second map, built himself a house. He forgot to change his spawn point. He got eaten by the worm, and he woke up at his old spawn point where he no longer had a house, naked. Essentially naked. So he had none of his gear, no nothing, and no way to get back to his house where everything was. But yeah, if you get eaten by the worm or a sandstorm, it destroys all your stuff. No, he didn't quit. It took him a couple of tries to cross the desert into the second map area. But he did. And he got back to his house and, had stuff in the house that he could use to make things. And so he did. But I took advantage of learning from his example, because otherwise I probably would have forgotten to change my respawn point too. I never got turned into Purina worm chow though, so I was never eaten. Nor did I die to a sandstorm. In fact, I only died once the entire weekend on 3 different characters. Almost died a bunch, but I'm going to eat some berries. I'm going to eat more berries. I think it's better to keep with the still suit. I was actually carrying both. I was wearing the still suit, and then when I was going into a combat area, I was putting on armor. Now, I think once you get the shield, I did get the shield on my second character, but never bothered to try and do any combat with him. But I think that once you get the Holtzman shield, which you get not too terribly long after going to the second area, or maybe even possible you can still get that in the first area, I think. I think a shield will change it, so you might be able to just go with the still suit all the time. But while leveling, I would recommend that you keep the still suit on you, and okay, that's it. Large white flowers is flax. Okay. That you keep both, and you swap between them. And yes, it's a pain in the butt, but if you only have to do it for, a little while, I'm okay with it. But if that is sort of a thing you have to do throughout the entirety of the game, I think that's a bad design choice. Carrying around, always having 4 or 5 items in your inventory that you're carrying just so you can change. What was that? That was so musical and pretty. Let's see where we're at. Next thing I was going to make was preferably a stone knife. I need 2 rope and a stone blade. Can I make 2 rope? I can make 2 rope. 2 rope and a stone blade, and I'll have a knife. What is that in the 1? I don't know what that is in the 1 slot. It's still not telling me. It is the water pouch. Okay. That's fine then. Yeah. Water and food, I'm fine with those. We don't need additional spots. We've got them in the inventory. The stone blade, where do we want that? Is that another egg? I think it is. All right, we want the stone blade there. Why won't that work? Okay, that'll work. Why won't that work? Assign to quick bar. That's not... Well, change slot. Why? Why isn't it working? Hold. Assign to a quick bar. Okay. And I put it there, and it falls off. I don't know. Oh, it's a stone blade. I didn't make the stone knife yet. Never mind. That one's on me. I'll take the L for that one. Yeah, stone knife. There we go. Okay, there we go. Well, let's see if he's got anything to tell me. A warmest welcome. Press T while working at the simple fire and enter the structure menu. From there, open the upgrade and add-on page and upgrade the simple fire to a campfire. I thought I had done that, but evidently I have not. Am I going the right way? I am not going all the way down there to the southeast. All right, I went way further than I thought I had. Right, there's my campfire. It's to the east. To say the east. I definitely enjoyed my time in Dune Awakening, but I cannot say it was without its issues, for me anyway. I find the UI to be catastrophically bad. That when you make a UI for console and then do the minimal amount of porting to a PC, you're doing yourself and your players a disfavor. Structure, upgrade or create an add-on. Dismantle the entire structure. I'd like to upgrade. Only one campfire. It says that. Only one campfire add-on is allowed. Select add-on. No add-on. Dismantle? No. Upgrade. Has it been upgraded? I think it's been upgraded, but I'm still getting the quest thing to do it. It's getting cloudy and a bit chilly. Fuck you! Pardon my French. See, if I click on upgrade, nothing happens. Do I have to click? Click? Don't know where I'm supposed to go to make it actually upgrade. I know what dismantling does, but... Outpost main. Housing points, 5. This is just not a good interface. See, I thought I had upgraded it, and the implication is that I've upgraded it, but if I view the hint, it keeps telling me that I haven't. Add fuel. Add fuel. Maybe I have to be at 100%. I have overfueled it. It's at 124%. See, the implication is that I have 1 for upgrade. Well, I think I've upgraded it. I think it's telling me it's gold there because I have upgraded it. Select the upgrade. So if I ignite it, but the gold stones around it sort of are implying that it's not been upgraded. Firekeeping. Missing supplies. Supplies are required. You see, this the sort of translucent gold stuff implies that I'm supposed to be putting stuff there, but I have no idea what that would be. Yep, I'm still getting the exact same message. And I can't upgrade it. It says it requires 6 stones. I have no sticks. I had sticks previously, now I don't. So let me extinguish it. I'm not frustrated. Honest, guys, I'm not frustrated. Yes, I am. Alright, which is which? Oh my god, they don't fucking tell you. That's the wooden hoe, that's the stone axe. That's the stone axe. Alright, we would rather have the stone axe there, the pickaxe there, and then that's the hoe, right? Right, I know I can't chop down trees, but it doesn't appear that my axe can actually be used to chop down anything. I don't need more reeds. I'm going to eat some more berries. By the way, berries give you a little bit of food, and they also give you water. I'm going to keep eating until my water is full. Apparently, I've eaten all I can. I'm going to be so sick tomorrow. Well, what else can we make? Let's see. Simple torch, flimsy fishing rod. What do we need to make shelter? Long sticks, rope, sticks, and bark. And terrain level field, pathmaker, and road planner. And that's weapons, right? Oh, I guess then the knife isn't actually a weapon. All right. I have to say, I am getting frustrated that they're not giving me the information I need to intelligently approach the game. The days are too short. The nights are unnecessarily long. Resources. Basic resources are tough to come by. Things like sticks and stones. You know, if I'm playing most of the other survival games, when I need sticks and stones, there's always plenty around. But here I've got 13 feathers and 9 small stones and a grand 3 fibers, and currently no freaking sticks. And if I pull out the axe, there's nothing I can use it on. Now, of course, I can't chop down any big trees, but there don't seem to be any small trees. There was something there that popped up. Nope, it's gone now. You know, my cheap-ass axe, I don't know, maybe this one's small enough? No. I can harvest this one. I can harvest this one. Okay. So this is a smaller tree. Gives long sticks. This gives firewood. Yeah, that would be good. Look how far I had to go to find these things. And there's the bark. And fibers. Did we get everything? We got some resin. We got all kinds of stuff. Anything else? I'm full. Well, there's my fire pit, such as it is. Well, I've got everything that's needed. It needs 9 small stones and 6 sticks and 4 sticks and 6 stones. I have sticks and stones, and they may break my bones. So if I ignite it again, maybe then I can apply that stuff I have to. It's... Yeah, I have no idea. Cooking fire. I'm trying to find anything I can click here. Because, I mean, I assume that this is upgraded, but I have no idea. What? Warmest welcome. Okay, I have a fire now. Why that didn't work every time previously? No idea. Hey, Odin favors me. Way to go, Odin. I have survived 2 days. Do we have a glowy around? Yes, there should be a glowy... Ooh. No, we don't need reeds. That's not a glowy. Those are glowy rocks. I'm looking for the glowy wisp of advising me what to do next. Doesn't seem to be obvious. Okay, what do we need? These are components. Tools. Campfire shelter is next. I'm going to need bark, sticks, rope, and long sticks. Firewood we've got. Sticks, bark. So these are medium items. So this thing takes firewood, I assume. Might as well add the firewood, because that should get it out of my inventory. No, we have one more firewood. Apparently it's full of firewood now. So the shelter, I'm going to need 3 long sticks. Didn't I pick up a bunch? 2 rope. It says I have 5 sticks and 2 barks. Well, we're looking for more skinny... Oh, there we are. Accommodation. Press B to the build menu and build a shelter. Shelter is the most basic lodging for you and your villagers. They're also a good place to rest and slowly regenerate hit points. Use the stone axe to chop down trees and gather resources. Also need a hoe to level the terrain and a wood hammer to build. Right? Right, so I have to find more of the small trees. Like I think even this one is significantly... Yeah, that's too big. Those might be skinny enough trees. No, probably not. Nope. Nope. Not that one, anyway. Yeah, it says fine trees. These trees are all way too thick. You know, THICC. Those ones might not be. Mind you, I had to go a hell of a long way to get to those. Needs better equipment. Nope, this one's too thick. So I have found a grand total of 1 tree that I could chop down so far. This one is not too thick. Why? I have no idea. Alright, I don't need more firewood, but I do need long sticks. Alright. My inventory's full again. Perfect. Where's my fire? I gotta say, they're not making this easy. They're making it much more difficult than it should be, really. I'm going to need that hoe, right? Was that 6, I think, is the hoe? Terraforming. Terrain level field. A grid used to flatten out terrain. Choose a point to be used as a height reference for the tool. Requires a hoe. How about there? Alright, I like this mechanic. Most games don't really allow for you to level out terrain, and I think that's a nice addition. I approve of this. You know, most of them, they just sort of give you a foundation to build, and the foundation will determine the levels. And sometimes it doesn't work. But this, you should always be able to find the level point for everything. So I like this mechanic. I guess for a lot of games, they don't deal well with terrain deformation. Let's remove this. So if we're going to build shelter, we would like to be facing our fire. Okay. Open the shelter menu. Shelter. I don't want to dismantle it. It's missing supplies. Yeah, I know I'm missing supplies. But I have some supplies. Does it require me to have the entire freaking thing? Because I don't know if I have the inventory for that. Exterior lights. Rain collector. I'm going to need the hammer. Let's craft that. Hammer time! I know I'm missing freaking supplies. What am I supposed to have for that? Long sticks, rope, regular sticks, and bark. Can I just drop stuff on the ground? Alright, so I have... Alright, yeah, I guess I can just drop stuff on the ground. I need 3 barks, 5 sticks, 2 ropes, and 3 long sticks. I'll start with the ropes. I need 2 ropes. I can make 2. I need 3 long sticks and 5 sticks and 3 bark. All right, you're telling me to build a house, right? Yeah, got it. Thanks. Big help. Big freaking help you are. Maybe I should drop the other stuff I'm carrying that I'll need. So we'll drop the stuff I need here. Well, let's see. Where'd the rope go? The rope goes into the small inventory. Sticks go into the medium inventory. So what was it? I needed 5 sticks, 3 bark, and 3 long sticks. Drop the bark and the sticks. Let's say under the rock here. Right now we need to find another source of stuff. Sticks and long sticks and bark. So we need just the right size of tree. Not too thick, not too thin. Oh, and I may have to go all over Hell's Half Acre trying to find it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not getting worked up. You're getting worked up. Oh, it's another one of the things. Is it going to come? It is. I can get sticks from them, I think. Wisp waste. Thor favors me. Alright, we got fibers. That's for rope. We already have the rope. We need a skinny tree that we can chop down. Yes, I know. I gotta make myself a house. You're not making it easy. As these trees look pretty skinny when I'm far away, but as soon as I get close to one, nope. These look skinny, right in front of me. They look pretty skinny. Maybe they're skinny enough? Nope, they're birch. Young fir. This one I can chop down. Long sticks. Right. I need long sticks and bark. And regular sticks. I see. So the long sticks are really long sticks. And I have to carry them one at a time. That's not a long stick, guys. That's a freaking log. So we need to go west by northwest to get back to where we were. Interesting. So it allowed me to add that to the supplies. It will allow me to add these. No, it will not allow me to add those. Why? Don't know. Apparently the long sticks have to be first. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, berries. Berries. Oh, I'm a little bit low on food and drink, so we're going to eat some berries. They also provide some liquid. We'll go ahead and we'll chug a lug a little water as well. Okay, we're good on water now. All right, where did I chop down the freaking tree? So that I can get the rest of the stuff because it's dark and I can't see shit. Yep. Yep. It's very, very frustrating right now. I mean, I know you want night to be dark because you want it to be immersive. I get that. But literally everything in the game so far has been seemingly designed to make things more difficult. And not in a good, interesting, challenging way, but in a freaking annoying way. Oh, no. Thought I stumbled over my previous chop down. Birch is hardwood. We can't chop down the hardwood. Where was I? Fir, okay. Long sticks. Can I place a mark on the map? Yay, I can. There's my waypoint. All right. I got injured while working, guys. Workman's comp, I assume, right? We get that. Shipwrecked Vikings? We get that, right? I'm sure we get that. What happened to the long sticks? Supposed to make long sticks. Did I... Oh, there's a long stick. Alright, now we're back in that direction. I am a bit hungry. Look, you're at half health or half food satiety right now, so shut up and work. Generally, I think this game is well executed, but I have some real issues with some of the sort of fundamental game design they've made. Like, I can add some of the ingredients, but not all. So you have to have that before you have the other. Did they say that? No, they didn't say anything of the sort. What's missing? And it doesn't tell you what's missing. And that was 2 long sticks. Needs a third. I think the rope is done. The bark, I guess, is the last thing. It doesn't tell you that there's multiple steps, that they have to be done in order. What? I have no problem with, okay, first you have to get 3 long, not even long sticks. They're logs. Maybe thinking of the wrong game because that Aska was tribal. Oh, eventually I know you do get, basically, you said slaves. I don't know if they're slaves, but I know that there are additional people you get, that you get sort of a tribe to do the building for you. But I'm not anywhere close to that yet, I don't think. Where were the other... There was other stuff. Oh, it should be here. guess it was just one stick, as they put it. That's hardwood. Pardon the... Go ahead and make your jokes. Oh, the old man can't get hardwood. Don't you believe it? Oh, and what does this have for me? It's... yeah, same thing. Young fir. All right. This should give us the third long stick we needed. Regular sticks. Bark. My inventory's full again, because of course it is. I don't think I need that much bark. What I do need is that last long freaking stick. Where is it? Come on. Seriously, what? I just want the damn long stick. Well, I'll take the regular stick as well. And the long stick. Now, theoretically, that should be the last of the long sticks I need. But it allowed me to add some components, but not all components to the shelter. And I don't understand that. I have no problem with first you build the basic structure with 3 long sticks. Then you use small sticks to sort of flesh it out, so to speak. Then you use bark to make it waterproof, let's say. I have no problem with that. But tell me that there's an order that operations must be done in, or I'm just going to be confused. Okay, this is showing 1 long stick and 2 regular sticks. And now I'm building again. Is this like step 2? Don't know. Don't tell me. Okay, now it needs the bark. Okay. How many am I carrying? I am carrying 8 bark. Okay. I've leveled up my building. I mean, I like the game systems, but their communication of them is sadly lacking. Okay, what's with the exclamation point? Go to sleep. Sure, I'm going to go to sleep. Dave survived 3. By Odin's might, embracing newfound strength. I've decided to sleep in today, guys. I'll wake up. All right. Manage the house. What do we have? Housing villagers. This is where we get into the tribal stuff. I am no longer sheltered. Villagers that are already assigned to this household, they can be dismissed. Villagers that are homeless can be assigned to this household. Villagers that already have a household, the number of villagers that can be housed here. Okay, so presumably zippity, zippity, and also zippity. Upgrade. Upgrade to create add-ons. Dismantle the entire structure. Okay, close. Shelter is built. How can I upgrade it? No upgrades are yet available. All right. What's the exclamation point for? Match the shelter menu. Manage the house. Okay, we looked at both of those. What's the exclamation point? Don't know. Home sweet home. Yes, yes it is. I'm no longer sheltered. Well, I've led a sheltered life. All right, we've got sticks, firewood, bark, which is worse than our bite. Oh, where's the little glowy bastard to give us advice? There he is. What am I supposed to do next, glowy bastard? Heart of the Settlement. Press B to open the build menu and build the Eye of Odin. No, that was the very first quest. I was wondering if I'd get to that. We need 2 more long sticks. We need regular sticks. We need small stones. And 2 large stones. So presumably now that we think we understand, we'll need 2 long sticks first. Settlement, Eye of Odin, built. Right behind our house. Most people that go behind the house, they're going to use the outhouse. We'll level it. Required supplies. 2 long sticks and a bunch of regular sticks. Looking for sticks. I don't have the right equipment for that. But I can see now. That's a plus. I definitely like the game systems here. But I have often felt lost. I'm gonna eat an egg. I'm gonna eat another egg. Why am I yucking? People eat eggs all the time, raw or not. I am feeling better. Well, that's good. We'll eat some berries. Dwarf spruce, yes. All right, we got more sticks. Yeah, we'll drink some water. I feel well hydrated. Well, I'm a streamer, and I've been told that it's important for us to stay hydrated. I've been told that many times. All right, we got more sticks. Not long sticks, they're just regular size sticks. That's birch. We can't whack down birch. We need something softer. Us old folks, we can't manage the hardwoods. We can only manage softer woods. Please, make a joke at my expense. Knock yourself out. Young fir makes long sticks. Well, we need 2 of those. Get out of the way! Timber! Alright, let's drop a hotspot here temporarily. No, I don't do the 2 hours in case I want a refund thing, although I couldn't fault someone who did. So many games these days. Too many players want to be able to judge in the first 2 hours. Am I headed the right way? I am headed the right way. It's just not my way. I've only refunded one game ever, and I don't feel bad about that one. It has to be actively bad in that first 2 hours, and it was. And that was Torchlight 3. Which I can assure you was that bad. Alright, we go back to our marked point on the map. Get the other long stick. And again, I'm going to object. They're not long sticks. Those are logs. Might be small logs or slender logs or something like that, but they are not long sticks. I'm a berry bringer. I guess I've picked a very large number of them. I'm really embarrassed. All right, back to the fire. Now, for me to want a refund, the game has got to be a complete loss. And as much frustration as I've found in this, I've also found a lot of things I like. So there's no danger of me refunding this. Right now, I'm planning on playing it again tomorrow. You know, a lot of the systems are not well explained. Or maybe I was just really slow on the pickup. That's possible. I'm not sure what else I need. Let's see, what did the Eye of Odin need here? Oh, we've got the long sticks. I think we've got the regular sticks. We need small stones and then the large stones. The large stone, I can grab one of these over here. Well, I usually stream 2 hours. Nah, no. That's just normally about the longest I can manage. I need to get up and stretch. The back may be bothering me. I may be... I've talked out because I do blab a lot. You may have noticed. All right, there's one large stone. Looking for stones. Well, how many small stones do I have? None, I'm assuming. No, I have 3. So it's not small stones or large stones it's looking for right now. I am getting hungrier, though. I'm eating a lot of berries. Frankly, I expect that's going to give me some gastrointestinal problems later on. You eat a lot of berries, I think maybe I'm going to end up with a dose of the Trotskys. And there it is. Okay. Oh. That looks like that should be something. Oh, okay, yeah, that's some of the Jotun stuff. Right. Small stone clump. Well, I need small stones. I'm going to bust up some small stones. Oh, usually I'd just do the 2 hours because that's as long as I'm comfortable with. I'll do the longer streams for something like a PoE League launch. But that will also usually involve me taking breaks. A lot more than I usually do, which is not very much. I normally don't take breaks. Let's see, sticks. I picked up 2 sticks. Do we have any other sticks just laying around? We have a long stick, but I don't think we need any more. So if I harvest it, that should turn into regular sticks. Bark and firewood and regular sticks. Anything else? There was something else. There we go, more sticks. Alright, so now we head back. Again. It's raining all over the world tonight. The longest night. That's an old guy musical reference. I assume that is an indicator of a buff or debuff over my health bar. Looks like I'm wet, and that has some sort of negative effect that isn't clear. And is this it? And we finished the Eye of Odin. I got injured while working again. Occupational Safety and Health Administration, I need your help. I don't know what's missing now. See, I wish it told you exactly what it was fucking missing, you know? Wrong, right? We got the long sticks. It says 4 of 8 sticks. We have all the stones. We need 2 large stones and 4 more sticks. Well, we have 1 large stone. Can we fit this in? We can. Okay, we need to find the second large stone then. Is it getting dark already again? Oh my god. Why? Why? It's like in V Rising, how annoying the early game is when the sun is up. I always felt that they should change the game so that you have like 16-hour nights and 8-hour days. Oh, some more small stones. I'm looking for 1 more large stone. Large but carryable stone. Stone clump. I can't chop that one up. It's too big. And it's weird. It's darkest right after the sun sets. I guess then the moon comes out. Gets a little bit lighter. A lot of reeds. Don't need more reeds. That. Mussels. I gathered some mussels. Alive, alive-o. Come on, we need a big stone. Oh, more mussels. That's good. Looking for a stone. Oh, we're back to where we started. The boat. Looking for a rock. Inside my head would be the obvious location. You'd think a small stone clump would also pass for a large stone, but evidently no. Oh, there we go. No, that's water stone. Yeah, that's the water stone. Eat some more berries. I can't imagine my digestive system can. The blood moon rises. The fuck is the blood moon? Blood moon rises. The dead walk. Oh, charming. Didn't know that was a thing. It's a thing. My wild egg has just spoiled. Oh, okay. I should have eaten that then, obviously. Those rocks are too big for me to use. They did say something about Draugr, which are basically just wet zombies. So they may come from the sea. Secret World Legends both had Draugr in them. So I'm keeping my eyes open while sort of spiraling out from my camp as I look for many zombies. Okay, not a fan, gotta say. Missed me. Let me find myself a little more open space. Missed. Missed. I got one. Woe to whites. The blood moon fades. I killed them all. I'm gonna harvest? Do I want to know what I'm harvesting from them? Maybe not. But I survived the blood moon. Skinning. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm better at skinning than I was. What did I get? I don't know what I got. Skinning is up to level 2. The blood moon fades. I've leveled up my skinning again. I'm skinning whites. They used to be human, but apparently once you're undead, it doesn't count anymore. So I can skin them. I really don't know what I'm getting. I don't see where I'm getting. Yeah, I don't see where I got anything. But I got skinning experience. That's a small stone clump. We're still looking for a large stone. That's water. Sure. I am fully hydrated now. That's another small stone clump. We're looking for a larger stone, but not a big stone. We're looking for one that's just right. Bark. Fibers. Sure. Bark can be converted into fibers. Okay. Good to know. I'm still looking for a rock. Wouldn't have thought. You're going to tell me about the eye, aren't you? Yeah. Heart of the settlement, the Eye of Odin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want to be a help? Tell me where to find a goddamn rock. Not a little rock. Not a big rock. A rock that I can carry. I can get rid of that, by the way. Still looking. Stone clump? Nope, that ain't it. Stone clump. Oh, nope, that's water. Eating some more berries. I am now completely out of berries. I do have mussels. They're out there on the 9. I think that was them, right? Yeah. Fresh mussels. Stop teleporting in, you glowy bastard, if you don't have any helpful information for me. Water. Alright, we're gonna go back and just gonna sleep. Good restful sleep, you know. Home sweet home. I'm now sheltered. Well, I have led a very sheltered existence, that's true. Oh, I see the time in the morning now. The temperature, presumably that's in Celsius. I don't want to say, I should say centigrade because you don't use Celsius. All the world thinks they're using Celsius. They don't use Celsius. Here we go again. Celsius had freezing at 100 and boiling at 0. So you use actually reverse anti-Celsius. It is interesting that apparently there's no real speed up. If you look in the upper right-hand corner, you can see the time is going at about a minute per second. And I'm assuming it's the same rate it goes when you're running around doing stuff. Which means I have to spend, you know, if I want my character to get a decent nap, I have to spend a couple of minutes just sitting on my thumb. Anyway, it's about 7.5 Celsius. Which is going to be about 48, something like that. Well, let's see. 50 would be divided by 5. Well, let's see. If it was 10 Celsius, that would be 50 degrees. So 44? Something like that. Did I buy Dune or just get the beta? I bought. Yeah, I pre-ordered. Which means I'll be getting the head start. I'm going to wake up after a little nap. Does look like the time continues to flow at the same rate, which is a very strange choice to make, but nope, that's a small stone clump. That's a small stone clump. It just feels strange to me that there are certain things that are harder to come by. More mussels, that's good. There are certain resources that are just hard to find. That theoretically shouldn't be that hard to find. Oh, lots of mussels right here by the coast. That's good to know. Food source. Yes, please. So I'm going to eat some fresh mussels. mean, look how much time it took me to find long sticks, and now I'm just trying to find stones. I no longer feel stronger. Not sure why I was feeling stronger. And I still have an icon that looks like a muscular arm and water. A water drop. Why? I have no idea. And next to it, one that looks like a lightning bolt. I have no idea what that means either. And as far as I can tell, there's no way to find out. I'm still looking for a second goddamn rock that I can carry. Big enough that I have to carry it with both hands. I'm assuming the buff had something to do with probably one of the, like a blessing from one of the gods who were approving of my hard work. Small stones. Stone clusters. I can't find a second large rock to save my proverbial life. Fur. Small stone. See, those are the fallen bird's nest. I'll grab everything out of that. My gathering is now up to level 11. See, these sort of vertical stones are the small stone clumps. These stones hold water. But there was a large flat stone I found exactly one of that I'm now looking for a second. I wonder if I use this, will it offer me... Not stone clump. See, stone clump, that gives raw small stones. Hi, Z. Well, we're not going to take it anymore. My stone harvesting's up to 7. See, my assumption, though, is this is going to finish with nothing but small stones, and I need a big stone. I got a large stone out of it, too. Okay, there we go. We pick up the small stones, and we pick up the... Notice, it didn't say that it could produce large stones. It only said, gives you small stones. That's the kind of little detail thing that should be explained. I shouldn't have to discover that by randomly whacking things. Don't say it. All right, let's see if we can finish off the Eye of Odin. Wait. Is this the eye that got plucked out that he gave up to get Hugin and Munin? New deed. G to view. I have built the Eye of Odin. Open storage. Well, that's really not a whole lot of storage. And then it can only hold small items. I mean, really, it's almost not worth it. But we can move the Jotun blood in there until we figure out what we need Jotun blood for. That's going to be stuck in your head all night. Congratulations. You're welcome. I am always happy to earworm people. Please, enjoy. What's next? Settlement issues. Oh. Settlement issues. Totems. Okay. General. No water supply in the settlement. Build a clean water source from the build menu. Okay. Bushcraft. Magic. Markers. Not magic markers. Those are two different things. Basic production. Woodcutters. Stonecutters. Gatherers. Pathmaker, rain collector. I want to build a rain collector. I want to build a rain collector. Let's see. We'll level that. And we'll level that. Is everything level? Alright, I pinned the recipe. What do I need? The hammer for that? Open the terrain level field menu, but I've already leveled it, I thought. There we go. Okay. Alright, it's pinned. It's not. It does not. I'm not see where it's saying what else it requires. It is missing supplies. That's less than entirely helpful. Rain collector. 6 sticks. No, more long sticks. Oh, the long sticks are a nightmare. Because I can't chop that down. Basically, I can't chop down almost any of the trees. And then I have to carry the long sticks, which are logs. Oh my god, come on guys, change your code. Call them logs. Call them small logs if you want. Small log is a lot more descriptive than long stick. That's all I'm saying. Because almost none of these trees are anything I can chop down yet. And it's really annoying. Needs better equipment. Hey, there's no reason to make fun of my equipment like that. You know? And like so much of this stuff looks like it should be doing something. Okay, I can chop this one down. No, I can't. No, needs better equipment, needs better equipment. Oh, we do have one long stick here. You see? That's not a long stick. I mean, it's a long stick if you're really, really expansive on your definition of the word stick. To me, that's a log. And a log so goddamn big I couldn't pick it up, let alone carry it. I can carry a stick. I need one log and 2 sticks. I guess it's staged. So now I need to find another stick, another log, another long stick. I really do like the game, but they have made so many of the bits and pieces within inscrutable. Unnecessarily inscrutable. No. See, that's obvious. That's a big honking tree. I can't chop that down with a little stone axe. Pardon me, I'm going to eat some mussels. And sure, drink a little water. I feel energized and less thirsty. So I'm assuming that means the buffs over my hotbar mean that I've eaten enough and I have drunk sufficiently that I'm energized and awesome and ready for whatever may come. It's now 6:14 in the evening, and I've done almost nothing because finding the basic bits and pieces is almost impossible. Finding a tree I can chop down to get long sticks is just about impossible. Now I know how there's a method for finding stones, but I have not found a good mechanic or method for finding long sticks. Logs. Seriously, guys, come on. Regular sticks. A lot of times I can't find those either. Flax. When I need to find flax, it's really difficult to find. And the sun is about to set, and everything gets an order of magnitude more difficult to find. I really honestly do like the game. I promise. I really do. But I spend most of my time running around desperately trying to find things that should not be desperately difficult to find. And here we go. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Use 5 Jotun blood with the eye to summon my first... to summon my first villager? Okay. Is that going to help? Can I send them out for long sticks? Open, upgrade, or create an add-on, dismantle. Well, I put 5 of the things... Oh, activate. Do I want Svend, who apparently can hunt? He's a retired bowman and is winter resilient. Stone clumsy. Breaking stones is a challenge for me, and it takes extra effort to gather stone materials. Chill sensitive. He's susceptible to cold and have a hard time staying warm in freezing temperatures. So this guy's 2 things he's terrible at, and this guy has 2 things that he's good at. Svend? We've got runes. We've got floating M&N runes. Svend, yeah. Svend, are you around? Open the rain collector menu. Where's Svend? Did Svend ever show up? Did Svend show up tomorrow? Perhaps Svend has decided that my management style doesn't suit him, and he's going to look for another open position elsewhere. I don't know how the job market is in this location at this time. More sticks. Regular sticks, not the long sticks, sadly. Seriously, I mean, it is so unbelievably hard to find logs. Yeah, I used it. You'll be presented with the option of choosing 1 of 2 villagers. Whoops! I have no idea what those things are. But they're kind of creepy. And so, if they get close to me, I whack them. And you get fibers and sticks out of them. I no longer feel stronger. Oh, there's the pin. Okay. I need 2 more long sticks. I hadn't noticed where the pin was for the recipe. It's in the upper left there. Oh, we've got another of the creepy things. Is he coming? He's coming. No idea what they are other than creepy. Heimdall favors me. The Eye of Odin ran out of fuel. Make sure to activate it again. Svend has joined. Where's Svend? Presumably he's in town. In town. My lean-to is town. Svend. He's got other stuff. I wonder if he's any good at anything specific. Do I have to give him specific orders? Okay, Svend. I'm warming up beside the fire. Hi, Svend. Open the villager. Your villagers are builders by default. They automatically start building any build site you place. To give them other jobs other than builder, build a production building and assign them to it. Try building the woodcutter's pit and assign the new villager to it. This will make him a woodcutter. To make him a builder again, dismiss him of the current job. Issues. Did not find any long stick. I'm homeless. Please give me a place to sleep. I'm a builder, but you can assign me to a proper workplace. Let's see. Survival, health, food, water, rest, body warmth, small happiness increase, fire, working, optimistic outlook, well-fed, well-hydrated, perks, winter's resilience, retired bowman, steadfast resolve, night shadow, he excels in darkness, stone clumsy, that's fine. You don't have to worry about that. Trade with your villagers, adjust your villagers' work stage. Okay, build the something pit. Woodcutter's pit or something. That's not it. Basic production. Woodcutter's pit. Oh. Let me pick up the rest of my stuff that I dumped on the ground, you know. My inventory's full again. Yay! Alright, thatch. Let's drop. Bark. Sticks. Firewood. At some point, presumably, I'll be able to build storage of stuff. Basic production. Woodcutter's pit. Yes. Sure. Level. We're going to level this out, me and my new buddy Svend. Supply missing supplies. Okay, he goes over to the pile of stuff I've put down. That's good. I like that. Could not find any long stick, or rope. Well, I have sticks over there. I know I did. Let me pick up the firewood. We can put that. Bark. Did I not have... Oh, I guess he probably picked up. I still need 2 long sticks. Could not find any long stick, or rope. Oh, I can build some rope, I think. Rope. I can build 2 rope. Is that what was required for this? It was. Okay, could not find any long stick, or rope. What else do we need? Okay, we need 2 more rope. I can make that. Hold on. I can make 2 more rope. We just make 2 more. Uno. 2. Okay, good enough. Any long stick, or rope. You don't need the rope, dude. We need 3 sticks and 2 long sticks. Can I not send him out to find long sticks? Did not find any long stick. Adjust your villager's workstation. Can I not choose? I would like. So we have to finish that first? I have to make him another place to sleep, too? Dude, stop following me around, okay? That's creepy, Sven. Did not find any long stick. Okay, so you found sticks. Is that correct? No. We've got a pile of thatch. And we've got bark. Firewood, thatch, bark. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to call it here. I expect that I'll be back at this again tomorrow at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Progress has been slow, but I actually like the game. Some of the game systems I think are very nifty, very cool. But I have to admit to some frustration because some of the other game systems are unnecessarily obscure, unexplained. They don't tell you things. Finding large stones. They didn't tell me. I found one, and then I had to stumble over the fact of going to a small stone node. You can whack on it, and it can give you a large stone as well as small stones. And long sticks, or logs, as I would call them, only come from a very small number of trees that are very difficult to pick out. You basically have to run around looking at every tree to see if you can harvest it. Those systems should be more transparent. You should be able to visually pick out a tree that you know you can chop down for a log. Not have to go from tree to tree to tree, looking at every single one and reading whether or not you can chop it down. That's a not good system. I think the game is solid, but some of the individual systems, just not cutting it. I'm going to save, and I'm going to call it for the evening. Again, guys, thank you very much for hanging out. There's a possibility I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'll put it up on Discord. But I should be back at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. You know the rest. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your day, or night, or afternoon. Thank you, Z, for popping in. Nice to see you back again. And so, have a great rest of your day, and take care, and ciao for now. Thanks again, guys. Bye, yeah.